Why was now the right time to tell Amy's story in this way, in a dramatised way?
I think it felt like it was time to sort of give her power back, because I felt like the tragedy and a sense of her being a victim was starting to sort of overshadow who she was.
It isn't a film that makes Mitch or Blake the villain, but it doesn't sanitise them. It shows the mistakes they made. But because it's shot from Amy's perspective, you can see why she fell in love with Blake, and you can see why she loved her dad. And I think that honours Amy more than a binary narrative. When someone like Amy dies, so young, who's touched our lives in such a profound way, there's a kind of collective trauma. And one of the ways you deal with trauma is you create a narrative to make sense of it. And a comfortable narrative for that kind of trauma is there must be someone to blame. Because if my daughter doesn't marry someone like Blake, or if I don't behave the way they say Mitch behaves, this won't happen to me, this won't happen to my family. And that's reassuring. But that's not how addiction works. Because addiction is random, it's arbitrary, it's chaotic, it's cruel. And what I love about this film is that addiction is the villain. Addiction and the paparazzi.
I wanted to touch on Mitch's involvement. Did his involvement affect any of the artistic decisions in any way?
He wasn't officially involved because we had all the music rights. We had music rights from Universal and Sony, so we had everything. But it was really important to me that I showed respect to the family. You know, I was making a film about their daughter after all. So I went to meet with Mitch and I went to meet with Janice. And, you know, I spent a bit of time hearing stories and then invited them both to come to set on one of the days of filming. But it was really important to me that I could make the film creatively that I wanted to make without anyone's involvement. You know, even the studio, I just was like, no, this is the film I'm making, and so I'm just going to zone everybody out. And that was, you know, so important for me as part of the creative process, because the minute you start sort of hearing voices, it really, you know, affects how you shoot characters or see scenes. And so I had to kind of just be quite, you know, firm with everyone of just, I'm making this film.